He's hitting her? He's hitting her? What the
So what you're seeing right there is a cop in New York repeatedly bludgeoning a 14-year-old girl, Kiana Robinson, in the back of the head over and over and over again. A full-grown man, a 14-year-old girl, as fast and as hard he can bludgeon the back of her head, that's what he's doing. And it apparently started when Kiana Robinson's 12-year-old sister got in a fight with another girl earlier this week. I don't see how any of that should lead to a full-grown man brutalizing a young girl, but it's hardly novel in America right now. So leading up to the full video, there's more video available. Apparently, Kiana Robinson saw an officer pushing her sister or putting her sister in handcuffs. She's seen approaching and then nudging the cop who pushes back. Now, as a result of this, the NYPD is investigating. They say they became aware of the incident that occurred on Staten Island when officers responded to a fight between a group of youths. The actions of these officers is under investigation. One officer has been suspended. I love how passive that tweet is. They responded to a fight, not are clearly on video beating a 14-year-old girl. We'll leave that to you to research and figure out. So incredibly passive. They say this, by the way, we're gonna look at the body cam of the police officers. That's why body cameras are good. We're gonna use the video that was posted on Instagram. I was not pleased with what I saw in the video. That's Eric Adams, okay? Then retired NYPD Sergeant Keith Taylor says, the officers may not have known the age of the individual. The fact that the officer was hitting this individual above the chest and the head area, that would be an initial cause for concern, but without context, it's difficult to understand why it occurred. No, I mean, look, yeah, I wonder why it occurred, but I don't know what context could come out that would justify what we saw. Look at the body cameras. Sure, we should have body cameras. If we have, we should look at them. But nothing on the body cam is going to magically make the video that we've already seen not have happened. That happened. And if someone wants to come up with a bit of context that makes it acceptable to beat the back of the skull of a teenager, okay, you can try, but I don't get it, Farron. What do you think?
Well, John, you don't know that the cop knew she was just a teenager. The cop may have thought it was a 50-year-old woman he was bludgeoning in the streets of New York. Like, why does the age even matter at that point? Like, I didn't know she was just a kid. I wouldn't have almost killed her. That's a whole, I mean, but I think that is what we're dealing with these just renegade police officers throughout the United States. I mean, we're lucky that this young woman is not dead. I mean, we have seen far too much of it. The report that came out this week, 1,176 people killed by cops in 2022, only 12 days out of the entire calendar year when cops didn't report killing someone, just 12 days. And I hate to say, look at the silver lining that they didn't kill her, but my God, that's almost where we are with police in the United States today. We have to be glad when they just beat somebody instead of murdering them in the street.
That's the tragic ranking system we have to have here. By the way, one other, Carol Smith, retired NYPD officer, says, imagine being put in that situation and how would you react? Well, hopefully not the same way. Hopefully their training and all of that would cause them to react better than me. That's how I would respond to that.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.